Okay, welcome back to Exploring Our Quad Cities. We're coming to you live this afternoon from the Bass Street YMCA branch in Moline. We have some amazing views of the water here behind us. Hopefully you can see at least a little bit of the top of some of the arches there for the new Interstate 74 bridge. Again, great views from down here in Moline. If you ask anyone who's out there right now, and they are still practicing, rowing, it is a challenge not just to the body but also the mind. So we're going to dig a little deeper now and learn all about the great rowing programs here in the Quad Cities. And we're going to learn with Coach Andrew Castillo, rowing operations. He's in charge of that with the Two Rivers YMCA. Andrew, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about our Y Quad Cities rowing programs that we have that people can take advantage of.
Yeah, so the Y Quad Cities junior rowing team is made up of middle schoolers, high schoolers from the Quad Cities area. It's kind of a year-long sport, and they compete nationally and internationally. Their competitive seasons run through the fall and spring months, and then in the summer and winter months when they are focusing a little more on improving their technique and their strength, we host learn to row programs also for kids and adults who are interested in learning about the sport.
So people can start pretty young. You mentioned, even middle school age, so some kids stuff too. Yeah. What about kids who are thinking about getting into it? Do you have something for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we start around 12 years of age, just because that's when typically their bodies are ready for that kind of thing.
So what kind of skills do they learn then once they get into the program?
Yeah, so well, first, as a YMCA, we're dedicated to spiritual, mental, physical development, as well as leadership opportunities. On the team, they're going to learn to care for one another. They're going to learn honesty, respect, responsibility. On the water, they're going to learn to understand the equipment. They're going to learn different rowing techniques. They're going to, they're going to learn how to effectively and efficiently move the boats while balancing and pushing themselves and their teammates to their peaks.
And so obviously it's good exercise. We see what kind of shape some of the athletes are in right here behind us, but it's a lot more than that. It's good for the mind, and it also sounds like it's one of the sports that kind of teaches some good life lessons for people.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's hear a little bit more about maybe some programs or what more experienced rowers can take advantage of and how they can still improve with the program that you guys offer.
Yeah, so if you've been rowing for a long time, even if you found your love for rowing a little later in life, we do have a master's program that rows out of the boathouse for anyone over the age of 18. That's for anyone looking to develop their skills a little more or and introduce them to other oarsmen or rowers in the area.
And tell us a little bit more about this treasure that we have behind us, the Mississippi River. That's a lot of us, we drive over it every day, maybe take it for granted, but it's important for the program here because they're literally out on the Mississippi River that some people from all over the country come to check out here in the Quad Cities.
No, I think honestly the kids have a little bit of a leg up in competitive arenas because of the Mississippi, whether it's a windier day or the currents a little heavier. It definitely gives them some good experience to take with them.
All right, so if some people are watching from home this afternoon or they're checking this out on our website, ourquadcities.com, if they think, you know what, I've wanted to do this, I want to do it even more now, how can they get signed up and what do you have to offer them?
Yeah, if you're interested in learning about any of our programs here, feel free to reach out to us via our website. There's a section for you to contact a coach, or you can just call us here at Bass Street YMCA, and we'll schedule a time for you to watch one of the practices and register.
Okay, we have just a few more seconds left. I'll try to squeeze in two more questions. So you said you've been here for a little less than a year, but this rowing crew, it's been a big part of your life. You've been doing this for years and years and years.
Absolutely. Middle school, high school, college, work. Yep.
Okay, and all right, well, thanks a lot for your time. I think we're just about to run out of time here, so we're going to move on to something else. But we appreciate everything you're doing for people here in the Quad Cities. It's a great program. I feel like maybe it's not well known, or at least as well known as it should be. Hopefully we can change that today.
That'd be great.
All right.